All right, yo, my name's Alex. Welcome back for another video on the Retro GG's TTV channel. Um, kind of haven't done a video since the first one, since the Donkey Kong Country one. Just wanted to show you guys what I've been getting into. Um, I've been getting back into gaming on a Sega Genesis 2. I guess I didn't know there was considered different models of the original Segas. But there's a bigger rectangular one, which is I guess the Sega Genesis or whatever, and I guess this one that I grew up with, which is like a square, is like the Sega Mega Drive, and it came out after that first version. It's playing NBA Jam right here. Incredibly fun game, incredibly fun. I didn't get an OEM controller, but this Hyperkin controller, it's been doing the job pretty well. I've had no complaints with it. Um, so this video, I kind of wanted to show you the setup, and then this video, just so I can have a couple content for other videos, I'll show you my sports games today. My original thought with getting this was I just wanted to play old, simple sports games. I'm playing fetch with my dog over here. So that's what we're gonna look at today. Another thing that I'm kind of excited about is through a trade, I picked up this old Sega Genesis by AT Games. Apparently it does work with cartridges. So there's a slot for the cartridges. But there might be like 25 games or 100 games or 50 games built into this that are original Sega games. So I'm super excited about that. I have a power source for it, and then this weekend I ordered dual-sided AV cable because that's what it came with. So I got the AV cables coming. I should get to try that out tomorrow. I'm going to pick them up. I really hope this works because I'm going to save this. I honestly had two Segas that I got my hands on, but I sold one. So if this works, this is amazing because it's probably got an amazing selection of games. And then if the cartridge thing works, that's a whole nother Sega that I'm just gonna keep in the closet for the future, or maybe I'll play on this one and keep the OG on ice for, who knows, maybe it's worth something someday. So yeah, that's a console that I'm waiting to see. It does turn on. I hooked up that power source and the red light came on. So let's hope the AV cord matches and the games actually work in the cartridge slot. So the first game we're gonna go over, NBA Live 1996. Super fun, it really is. I just don't know if I'm doing it right or I don't know how to use it, but I can pick the team I want, but it seems like I can't pick the computer team. So I gotta freaking play the 1995-96 Houston Rockets that won a championship or two championships, and Hakeem Olajuwon just scores 60 points a game. I beat them, but it just kind of sucks to play that team every single one. These games are really fun. NBA Live 96, that's a good one. We'll go over, just since it's right here playing in the background, NBA Jam. I actually have the case for it. So fun. I don't care for the roster, right? This was before Kobe. This was before Shaq, probably the year or two before Shaq. So I really don't care for the roster in it. It's still fun. I play with Sean Kemp, Patrick Ewing, John Starks. Detroit has Isaiah Thomas and Bill Laimbeer, and this one still has a booklet in it. Super fun game. Super fun game. And the best thing about all these old games, that any game that we're gonna go over, is 2 or 3 buttons a game, and that was it. So amazing. Look at this case. It's great. Next up, probably my first or second favorite game of my new collection that I'm starting to put together, NHL 96. That says in yellow, the best sports simulation ever. That's kind of a comedy that from 96, that it was the best sports simulation ever. If you know me, I fell in love with hockey the past 4 or 5 years. So I've been really wanting to get into these old hockey games. I've been wanting to try this for basically since I saw the movie Swingers with, who is that, Vince Vaughn and John Favreau and a few others. One of the scenes, I think they're playing 94, and that always piqued my mind about these old NHL games. But this game's really fun. Super hard to score. Still, it's really fun. This one's getting played a lot. This next one I got initially just because it was there. And this was one of my projects or wants with getting the Sega Genesis, was getting a college football game. Honestly, didn't even know. I think it might have been just Madden. But this is Bill Walsh's college football. I didn't really play it that much because we'll go over the next one. I got a game to replace this. But the ones I did play, it doesn't have all the teams. I think it's got like 48 teams. I think it's actually got some classic teams. It's just real. It's a hard play. If this was the only one I had, I could get into it. But these old college games, like you have to, like if you're just handing the ball off, like in Madden, it doesn't automatically do it. You have to press it, like almost like you're running an option, but on every play for like a run play. One thing I thought was cool is it has the original price tag for it up here, $49.95. That's crazy. But yeah, Bill Walsh's college football. Just to keep with that theme, actually let's go over also what's in here. The original booklet as well. I think that's pretty cool. The game that's kind of replaced that Bill Walsh's college football. I got this through a trade. I had this Marvel vs. Capcom counter arcade, very tiny. Hadn't played it, collecting dust, and some guy here in my town asked if he could get that, and he would give me another Sega Genesis console and some games. And this was part of it. But it's College Football USA 1996. I love this game. All these old games, even Madden, it's a hard playing defense. It's honestly pretty fun running option in these old games, a triple option. I play this a lot with like USC, with Ohio State. This has, you see it right there, 108 teams. It's pretty crazy to think from 1996. It says all 108 Division 1A teams and 4 bowls. From the creators of Bill Walsh's college football comes the ultimate college football experience. So that Bill Walsh one birthed this. And I guess this is the first game where they added the Fiesta Bowl, the Nokia Sugar Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and FedEx. So like if you're able to start a season in this and play through, you can make some of these bowl games. One thing that's pretty cool about this is before you start a season, you can pick if you want the old BCS games or if you want to do a playoff. I don't think that was available in some of the later NCAA football games. They're all just bowl games because I'm playing through one that we'll go through in another video. But yeah, one thing about this game is the University of Pacific. They have a football team in here. This was the only college football game that gave the University of Pacific a team. I guess after this year, they dropped their football program. They like closed it down. So I think that's pretty cool. This is a really fun game. I actually do play it. Next up, keeping with football, Madden 1996. Don't play it that much again because if I'm playing Sega, I'm playing college football USA 96. Actually, let's go back to this real quick. I wonder if EA Sports, if this was the inspiration for the new game, since it's not called NCAA anymore, College Football USA. The new games are called College Football and then the year. So I thought that was kind of cool. Whether it is or it's not, or if it's just coincidence. Back to Madden. I played it a few times. I think in here you have buttons for passing like ABC. The receivers are marked, and that's going to come through with a game we're going to go over later. I really like that about this game. This isn't the best pro football game for the Sega, in my opinion, though. We'll get to it, but this game is still pretty fun. Let's look inside. I didn't know till about 2 weeks after I got it, but this is kind of cool. Has the original booklet as well. You see the cartridge in there, Madden 96. Check this thing out. Just because I got bored and I was actually starting to look through it. Check this out. You got the NFC team. You got the teams. You got a key offensive play, a key defensive play, and you have the players for each position and their ratings for both the NFC that you're looking at and then the AFC over here. This is so cool. That's awesome. So yeah, that's one I kind of want to keep, probably stop messing around with and just keep it in decent shape. So I think that's an awesome poster for Madden 96. Sorry if I'm breathing hard, I'm fat. Keeping with the same thing, actually, let's go over this last one. Since we already covered NBA Jam, we're gonna wrap up the video soon. I got this just to have it. I'm still looking for NHL 94 because people say, at least before the current gen of games, that NHL 94 is the best hockey game ever made. So I still want it, even though NHL 96 is plenty fun. I don't see, how it could be better. But NHL PA hockey, right there. It's not as smooth as 96. I tried playing it. I think I played it once or twice. Didn't really stick as good as 96 did. Still cool just to have. There's a cartridge, and same thing with this one. I have the original booklet. These old hockey games, it's surprisingly, they try to give you the ability to do a lot of tricks and stuff. I'm honestly surprised with. But yeah, it's a good game. And then finally, I don't play it much. College Football USA 96 is the game I play the most, along with NBA Jam. But I think this game here is going to be seen as, and I've seen on the internet people say it's better than Madden, but this is, I believe it's just called NFL Primetime, starring Deion Sanders. This is a really good game. It's got some funny, like, crap talking buttons. I feel like it's easier to play defense. It gives you more control or something, running the football. But I don't like the passing game in here because you snap the ball and then there's an arrow on your main receiver, and you have to press a button if you want to switch to another receiver and then also throw it, as opposed to in Madden and in college football, your receivers are A, B, and C. So this has better gameplay than Madden, even in the running game, for sure on defense, but that one thing in the passing game kind of ruins it. But yeah, this is really fun. This is a really good game. So yeah, that wraps up our sports game video. My favorite, as I said already, to highlight for a Sega Genesis, NHL 96, really fun. Played it last night. NBA Jam, played it for an hour this morning. Easy, quick, 10-minute games, 8 to 10 minute games, sorry. And then, of course, College Football USA 1996. One thing I found out since I bought Sega, you could start seasons in all these games. This will be the last thing we cover before we wrap up the video. You could start actual seasons in these games. In college football, you could play a full college football season and go to a bowl game or a playoff. But you can't save it. These cartridges are anywhere from 30 to 35 years old. And I didn't know there's no memory state inside the console. In these cartridges, there's a little battery and connected to the circuit board. And that's what creates a save state. So this weekend, along with the AV cords for this other Sega console I have, I ordered a solder station, I ordered batteries, and one or two other things needed to try to do this. So I'm gonna try to replace these batteries, and yeah, you'll straight up see like I'm going to try to start seasons in College Football USA 1996. I think it would be fun. In NBA Live, I think it would be fun to play a full season. There's really no save state in NBA Jam, but I really want to start seasons in these games. But I just can't right now because the batteries and all these cartridges are so old, you can't save in them. The college football game and NHL are the two I'm most looking forward to start seasons with. Another thing I'm gonna try to get into is I'm going to try to get the correct hardware to stream from my Sega Genesis, from my PlayStation 2 onto Twitch, and that way we can play all this. So my normal gaming every night, it'll just be on Twitch, and that way y'all can see. But yeah, I've had an insane amount of fun over the past few weeks with this Sega Genesis. I'm honestly playing my PS2 more. We'll get to that in another video because I think it's the greatest game of all time, but this is still really fun. And once, hopefully, I can get this soldering thing correctly and I can play these a lot more. I just want to play like full seasons and not, a game here and there. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Next video will either be on the PS2 or my non-sports games for Sega Genesis. The non-sports games for Sega Genesis will either be the next video or the video after that. Maybe after I figure out if this works or not. So maybe that it will be the next video. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm streaming. I don't have a schedule just because I don't want to hold myself to anything. But I'm streaming 3 or 4 times a week. 3 or 4 times Monday through Friday and once or twice on Saturday and Sunday. Once the NFL season's done, definitely a lot more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other sports games I might be missing for the Sega Genesis. I honestly think I have most of them. But yeah,